2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the... And what... matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. Halliburton against Antetokounmpo, and a wide open look for Siakam. Nailed from three-point land.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Prince. Lopez kicks to Lillard. Back to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Porter finds Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Prince outside. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Indiana's ball. Here's Nesmith. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Giannis. Lillard, right side, outside Porter. Antetokounmpo passes to Prince. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Turner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thanks, David. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Matherin with the ball. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Prince. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that does it for the first quarter. In front, they're up by 5. And we'll get going after. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Pacers leading by 5. On the court right now for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the 5.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Out left to the wing. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Toppin pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The kick out to Walker. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Porter finds Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Halliburton with the steal. McConnell in the corner. Back to Halliburton. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and Trent subbed in for Lillard. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
All alone. Here's Turner, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
And that's a huge shot there, the three-pointer and the foul. Not the kind of defensive play they were hoping for.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they could put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Floats one. Neesmith can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 10. Trent finds Prince. And another three for Milwaukee.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gary Trent Jr. The Pacers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Second free throw, no good. Prince looking around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Jackson. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Pacers leading by 5. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Back to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Turner. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
From deep, Prince, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Halliburton against Trent. Halliburton drives in. And finished off by Halliburton.
My My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Here's Kuzma. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Doesn't go that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Trent finds Prince. Here's Kuzma. Hands it from downtown. Kuzma's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Indiana's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Nembhard. And the rejection by Jackson. Kuzma outside. Portis the pass to Prince. Now here's Trent. Neesmith covering. They now take the lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you to account for everyone.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Then for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for Pat Connaughton. Kevin Porter's checked in for Jackson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. And the Pacers also making a change. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Toppin, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. McConnell passes to Shepard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Damian Lillard. Indiana shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. And he converts the layup. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Milwaukee in the lead. On the court for Indiana. We've got Obi Toppin. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 4 shot. And it's Halliburton missing. And the Bucks, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Indiana's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Outside, Walker. Pass to Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Porter, no luck. Porter against Halliburton. And Walker throws it down.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lillard. Kick out to Giannis. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Mathurin. Off target with his three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one we'd like to have back.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton, that's good.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
I love that plan. Set up the opportunity for the mismatch.
Just a huge bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Siakam. Milwaukee with the rebound. Porter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard looking around. Lopez passes to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his seventh rebound of the game with that last one. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Down low, here's Turner. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Three-pointer, Lillard hits it to go from beyond the arc.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Shoots from the line. It drops.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Oh, a big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." Can they get it done? We'll see. Guys.
Thanks, David. Halliburton with it. Lillard picks him up. Takes it out to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Bucks ball. Lillard with it. To take the lead. Can't cash in.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still
on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Indiana's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. The Bucks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Using his size, Giannis!
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
From 12 feet out, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, the defender all.
The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by 4. The kick out to Porter. Off target from outside. Here's Indiana. And a fast break now. The Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Money!
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. Now Porter. Lillard up top. He's covered by Halliburton. And it's Lillard missing. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. To tie. Hits it, and we're going to another overtime.
What a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. I just cannot believe what we...
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Giannis, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Halliburton. Siakam finds Neesmith. Back to Siakam. Pocket 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bucks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And it's Prince penetrating.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Siakam passes to Turner. Halliburton with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 22 points.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Halliburton. Puts it up off the inbound. It falls.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Here's Giannis. Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And so it's Indiana with it. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball. And no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
24 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. And Lillard gets double teamed. Prince outside. Outside Porter.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections. Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
And so with overtime 2 in the books, the game is still not. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Go. Giannis against Siakam. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up missing both free throws. Pacers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And it's Lillard missing. Indiana leading. Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Tries from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. Halliburton's got 32 points.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the free throw.
Oh!
My goodness.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Now Halliburton. it's Indiana.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Giannis' double. Lillard against Halliburton. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Driving the lane. And Halliburton slams it in.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Here's Giannis. A shot. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. No dice and 9 feet out.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Prince against Halliburton. A rebound by the Bucks. Puts up a deep three. It's off. So it's Indiana picking up the win. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials